Hey, Richard and Aaron, how you guys doing? We're going to do a kitchen floor today. We've already got things prepped out. We're going to show you guys what we're up to anyway. It's going to be a floating vinyl floor. We'll get to work.
You want to make sure you pull off all the trim around the floor, all the vents. Make sure when you cut your trim off, you take the top and go like this, because a lot of times people caulk the top of their trim. So when you do this and you cut the tops of the trim like this, then you don't have to worry about the wall ripping when you pull little brackets that hold the closet doors to the ground, so that way you can screw it into it later. Stair nose, anything, any transition pieces you can think of needs to come off, anything that you can see. And if an undercut needs to be done, meaning we need to cut the trim around the doors higher so the flooring can go underneath it, we'll show you how to do that also. And then we're going to disconnect the gas lines and move the stove. Now that the appliances are all moved and everything's out of the way, our doors are off, our vents are off. Make sure you take off all your floor vents. Everything's taken off and ready to go. After all this, it's time to clean the floor. The floor has all the rosin paper down. We have the template down. We've cut around all of our obstacles and everything. We fit it to underneath the cabinets over here. We fit it to underneath the cabinets over here, into the closet over here. So that way when we take it up, we can fold it out onto the actual vinyl floor and then cut a perfect template. After you fold in all your edges and you make it easier to roll, just roll it up, carry it out.
So that is going to be our square corner.
We have our template, we have our floor laid out. Now we're going to lay our template out onto the floor and line it up with this corner so we can cut our floor almost perfect. So we can roll.
As you can see, the marks, we've pretty much overcut on our marks. All the marks were overcut anyway. And we have the vinyl floor here. And we're going to clean the existing floor before we put this one down.
After you've laid your floor out, then in here you want to unroll it. Try and use one of these if you can, because it helps keep it from creasing and things like that. But start at your big edge, get your line lined up and start rolling everything into place. It's going to be a little bit long, and that's why you trim it into place, so you can get a nice tight fit with the floor.
So we're going to start with that corner, just where we usually start. So we've got the floor down, roughed in. Show up to there.
I am trimming off the edge, so that way when this comes off, it'll lay flat to the ground and hopefully flush to the drywall like this. See? When I pull this away, how it lays flat right up against the wall. And then after you do that, you want to go and fold it up against the wall like this, and then you cut against the wall.
undercut saw helps out quite a bit. It actually allows you to get underneath of the door trim, and that allows you to actually put your vinyl under the door trim. That makes a very nice corner. And I'm going to do the same on the inside here. Did this corner.
We have the floor rolled out. This trim piece we just put up to see how it looks. We have all the edges cut into place. Everything.
We're making progress here.
The floor in. You want to use your trim pieces. If you're going to put new trim in, use new trim and cut the pieces as needed. If you're going to use the old trim, just put it back up, nail it back up. There might be some differences in level. You might have to do some trimming here and there to make sure it fits. Down at the bottom of the cabinets, we went ahead and put some quarter round. The next step is to put in the oven and the refrigerator, and that would complete this floor.